Hi, welcome to Go Wholesale. My name's Kelly. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the site and how it works. Just as a quick overview, Go Wholesale is really unlike any other wholesale marketplace out there today. There are a few features that make it really unique, specifically the way that we're able to help you optimize your shipping cost by shopping by warehouse, where you can see how full your box or pallet is. And if you fill it to the very top, of course, you're saving money on shipping. The next part that's really unique is the absolute price transparency, where you can see what any given commodity has traded for in the past. And the third is we have just an incredible variety of products that are available on our site today. Now, the way I tend to browse our site is I just click on this search bar so that you can see the entire catalog at once. So I'm going to click on the search, and now you can see we have 11,327 different products. And like I said, you're able to search by location, so you can look at any one of our warehouses, by category, by condition. So if you only want brand new, for example, if you're open to damaged box, if you want to get a great deal on some certified refurbished product, you can search by manufacturer, or you can search by price. And of course, there's different ways of sorting as well. Let's take a look at this iPhone 11 as an example. Now, up here you can see there are 27 in our Bentonville location and one also in New York. Now, we're able to go through and choose specifically which iPhone 11 we want. We can take the black phone or the white phone, or if you unclick the whole thing, you can see the details for that entire family of products. So the ask ranges from $274 to $308. We can see the last sale was for $150, and the highest offer right now is $160. And if you scroll down, you can see what this commodity has traded for since our site launched back in January of this year. So this is that last sale. You can see the volume is 7, so 7 units. Were sold for $150 on October 21. On September 21, it looks like there were a couple transactions, one for $190 all the way up to $250 for 13 different units. And so you can see the all-time exchange, number of units sold, the average sale price, and so on. And you can see there's a pretty wide range here because this is a family of goods. So some are brand new, some are refurbished, and as we make some of these selections, you're going to see these details narrow as well. So let's choose the black phone at 64 gigabytes. When you see this hashed treatment around a feature like it is on brand new, for instance, it means that these selections are not available in brand new. So if I wanted something that's brand new, let's unselect black. Okay, so it looks like the white is available in brand new, but not the black. Let's continue with our selections here. And actually, I want to see all the carriers. I want to see Straight Talk, Verizon, AT&T, and of course, it's only available in refurbished. Now you can click Buy or Offer, and it's going to prompt you to either log in or sign up. I'm going to do that really quickly. Log in. And now you can see all of the units that match the criteria. So they're all black, that's what we've selected. They're all 64 gig, which makes sense. And here are all the different carriers. You just scroll over to see the details of these particular phones. They're all refurbished. And now we can quickly go through and say, okay, I'd like to offer $200 for all 5 of these. I'd like to buy these outright, these 11. I really like the Straight Talk carrier. I want to make an offer on these. And as we do this, you can see at the bottom, it's dynamically updating. So right now, with these 16 units, all from Bentonville, we have a box that is 41% full. And we've got a buy subtotal and an offer subtotal down here because we've selected each of those different options. Now, if I wanted to, let's just do these two. If I click confirm, you're going to get this pop-up that lets you know, hey, if you want to make an offer, we're going to take a 1% hold on your credit card. You will never be charged this 1%. This is just to validate that you have a real credit card on file and prevent any fraudulent activity that might drive the price up or create confusion with fraudulent offers. So I don't want to charge my credit card right now. Let's just exit out of that. Let's just say I want to buy 11. You can see my box is now less full. It's only 29% full now that I only have 11. And I'm going to click confirm. Items have been added to my cart. Great. Now I can go to my cart and it's going to calculate exactly how much it's going to cost. Now keep in mind, we only offer two different shipping methods. One is this 20 by 24 by 16 box, and then the other is a pallet that is 82 inches high. So if you only opt to buy a few small items, you're really missing out on the full cost-saving potential of this optimized shipping that we're offering. So if you want to fill up the box, right now shipping is 29 bucks, but if I fill it up, it's actually going to suggest some different items from the same facility. So other items that are from Bentonville that will fit in the box. It'll pre-select the right quantity for you. So let's add some of these. Actually, I want to offer on these $2 for 13 of them, just as an example. Confirm. Okay, sure, I'll do the hold this time. Great. Now, that has not ended up in my basket yet because we haven't come to terms on price. So once I get a counter offer or the seller accepts my price, it will land in my basket. That typically takes about 1 day. So it's a pretty quick offer counter offer process, and you're going to get email notifications guiding you through that process. So if somebody else offers more than $2 on those headphones, I'm going to get an email notification saying, hey, you're actually not the most competitive price anymore. We suggest you increase your price. But those will live within my profile under my offers. So here's my active offer. I can increase my offer at any time. And I can see the details of that actually. So the current highest offer is $48 for 125 of them, minus $2 for 13. So I probably won't win that offer. And then if I go back to my cart, and I scroll down a little bit, the first thing that you should do if you're preparing to make an order is upload your tax exemption certificate. These are also reviewed on a daily basis. So you just sort of go through this wizard. It's going to ask you all the right questions, input all the fields, and you'll get a notification also when that has been reviewed and confirmed. There's a few other key fields within this member center where you're able to update your shipping address, your billing information, and so on. You will have to have a credit card on file to either make offers or place an order. We do offer a couple of different ways of paying. So if I wanted to, for instance, make a wire transfer, you'll notice this pop-up happens that says there will be a 10% hold placed on your credit card if you choose to make a wire. And that's because we have reserved this inventory that you are making a purchase for with the understanding that a wire is on the way. But if the wire never comes, that 10% hold is taken as a restocking fee. So you've got 7 days to complete that wire transfer. When payment is applied, again, you get an email, and then your product will be shipped out and on its way to you. The other time there is a hold placed is if we come to terms on an offer. So if, for example, on this offer I made earlier, let's imagine the seller accepts my $2 offer on these Beats headphones. What will happen is $2 for 13, so a total of $26 for the goods. 10% of that will be held, so $2.60 will be held on my credit card, because once we've come to terms and we agree on a price and a quantity, we are reserving that inventory for you. And so you have 7 days to check out in case you have other offers that you're going back and forth on. If you want to continue shopping, you've got 7 days to do that. At the end of the 7 days, you do need to check out. Otherwise, again, that 10% hold will be taken as a restocking fee. And it's just because we are holding that inventory just for you because we have agreed on a price and a quantity for your order. So those are sort of the main headlines on how Go Wholesale works. Of course, reach out to the support team should you have any other questions. We've got this great little chat in the bottom corner that follows you around. At the bottom here, you have the FAQ and contact info where you'll find a phone number, some commonly asked questions, and those are the best ways to get in touch to learn more about how Go Wholesale works. But that is it for me. I hope you have a great time shopping on Go Wholesale, and happy shopping. Take care.